I'm Jenny Williams with Extra Living at eXp Realty, and we're here at Whiskers and Wags today, and you're watching Life Along 280 in Chelsea. I'm here today with Kim McCulla, and oh wow, I mean, we've had fun before talking about everything that she does, and what I love about her most is her passion for our little fur babies. So you have to tell me what has been going on since COVID. Like, how's your business changed? Fill me in.
So we are still here. We've actually been open the whole time, and we actually have added services. We've kind of, I think the word is pivot. We've pivoted our business to try to address the needs that people are having. So we added curbside and delivery. As soon as COVID hit, we added those two right off the bat, and we've recently added subscription services, so auto ship. So a lot of people like that convenience. They've gotten used to it, but now they're having trouble getting supplies. And so we have that capability now where we can get more than the brands that we carry, so we can get those and have them shipped or delivered directly to your door on a regular basis.
Okay, so pivoting is very smart. So you had to take a look at what your customers needed.
Right.
Did you ask for any feedback, or you were just like, hey, would this be helpful? Or
we actually didn't formally ask for any feedback. We knew that delivery was something that customers were looking for, so we just kind of put that in place a little bit faster than we had planned to. And the subscription base came basically out of customers who had switched because they thought we were closed. Because a lot of people assumed that every small business was closed. Well,
right.
You know, we weren't. We were essential. So they tried the online, and now they're having trouble. So they've come back to us, and so we can give them that same convenience with that local touch.
oh, I'm so glad for that, because delivery is just important in everybody's life right now, no matter what it is, whether it's groceries or meal kits or taking care of our babies, for sure. So tell us about your whole philosophy here with Whiskers and Wags.
So really the bottom line philosophy is, if I wouldn't give it to my pets, I'm not going to sell it to you to give it to yours. The best example I can give you of that is we do not carry rawhide. We won't order it for you. We'll order most anything. We won't order rawhide for you because it's not digestible. So it's not good for them. It's actually can be dangerous. So we won't sell it. So that's really our philosophy, is if it's very healthy, and I would give it to mine, then I'll go ahead and sell it and give it to yours.
So what kind of toys or treats do you recommend instead of rawhide?
So we have a selection of treats and toys that yes, actually,
there's some back
I'll pull
here.
some back here. So for example, this one it's a cheese treat. So it's made with yak's milk, cow's milk, lime juice, and salt, but it's a very hard cheese. And as they chew on it, it comes off like Parmesan cheese. Mm-hmm. So they're not gonna get a whole lot in one sitting, but it keeps them busy because it lasts a long time. We've got our Bena bones, which are kind of like Nyla bones. And then we've got actually our other treat bar. We've got a lot of long-lasting ones. These are some premium chews. They last maybe 10 or 15 minutes, but it's basically just a combination of different proteins in here. But they're very healthy.
You also have like organic treats,
Mm-hmm.
right? And what about meals?
Meals.
Mm-hmm.
So the dog foods, we stock Farmina, From, and Signature. We also stock Inception and a couple of others, primarily because we trust those companies. So we know how they're made, where they're made, the ingredients that they use, and how they are picky about their sourcing. So those are companies that we trust. So that's really how we pick the foods, and actually anything that we stock in the store.
So everybody in every person's business has a customer or a few that you really connect with.
Yes.
So can you share some of these characters?
I have a lot. There's a Shiba Inu that I absolutely love, and every time she and her parents come in, I'm on the floor, my hands and knees at the front of the door, just playing with the dog. So she's a precious little girl. There's a customer that has a Great Dane named Bane and a golden mix named Charlie, and Bane and Charlie come separately. They come to get their baths, and then they get the fluff and tough toys, and so they just, they love them, and they're so stinking sweet. Bane, actually, his big old head is hanging off the side of the tub as he gets his bath, so there's water everywhere, but it's just so much fun. Mira comes in, she's a little spaniel mix. She comes in and just plays with everything, and we have a great time.
Oh, I know you do. Okay, so speaking of, they come in to get their baths.
Yes.
All right, so I made a commitment. Whenever I told the family and agreed that they could have a dog, I made a commitment that I will never feed the animal or ever bathe. But I spend a lot of time with Sweet Trooper. I love him so much. So today you get to see me actually bathing. It may not go well.
It's gonna be easy, I promise. I promise.
So, and tell us a little bit though about, like, how do you can come in during hours. What are your hours?
So our hours are 10 to 6:30 Monday through Saturday. And for the bath, you don't need an appointment, you don't need a call, you just come in. There's rarely a wait, occasionally there is, but we have everything you need back there. We've got shampoos, brushes, nail trimmers, towels, a dryer, an apron, so if you don't want to get soaking wet. So we have everything you need.
I love it. So I think that is such a great idea that you're offering people to be able to do that. So, and they can get treats while they're here. So It's super smart for you.
Exactly. Well, and a lot of the groomers in Chelsea and around the area, they stay booked. And so sometimes all your dog needs is a bath just to touch them up. And so that's really that void that we wanted to fill.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
For us coming in, and you're about to help me do a really big job here.
Trooper.
And thank you for being such a great part of the community as well.
Absolutely.
And you can treat your baby by bringing him or her into Whiskers and Wags on 280, and not only get a bath, but get some really special treats that are healthy for them. So come by and see Kim here. This is my Trooper, and we are gonna, and he smells really bad. So we're gonna make sure he smells good by the time we leave.
Worked so hard getting that smell. Your mama, you're
yes,
gonna ruin
he did.
it.
He loves to swim in the lake behind our house, take off running, and then of course, then sit on the front porch the rest of the day. But it works up such a scent. Oh, well.
You have to have the
That'll get you
proverbial drink first.
Well, again, I think if I did it all by myself, it might be more of a challenge. But with Kim helping, it was really easy. Go. What changes in the market have we been seeing over the past week? Well, we just closed 4 this past week, and so many of those were above asking price, but there's always a great buy in the mix, so don't let it scare you. I was able to negotiate a fantastic buy for someone last week, and I've got another one coming that I just negotiated $25,000 off the asking price in Chelsea. So people are still getting good buys even though the market is crazy. That's not the typical. So we're gonna have to sit down and I'll educate you on how to make that happen if a really good buy is important to you. It might just be finding the right perfect house. And if you're thinking about selling your house, Again, I've been showing you several different weeks that there is a formula. There is a way to set things up so that you get more than asking price. We've seen a slowdown in houses over $500,000. Showings have been a lot less, and the contingencies have been a lot less, meaning fewer homes have gone under contract over $500,000 this past month. But that's okay, because they're still selling. And as long as you have someone who is in your corner looking at that data every single day for you, you're going to be absolutely fine so that you can take advantage of the market till its fullest extent, because that's my job, right? Check out sellitthefirst-time.com so you can learn more about this process, and I can stop by and give you a good idea of how to maximize the market for you. So being at Whiskers and Wags has reminded me that the real estate situation from house to house is all organic, just like the food that she sells here for your fur babies. And a really great agent is gonna clean up in this market, just like we did with Trooper.